17 years of being at the same house is a little harder than I thought it would be um, to move out. I mean, bad memories, good memories, it really doesn't matter, um, because memories are memories no matter what. I Yeah, it's definitely tough. And the one thing that I really was not kind of blown away is with my ex, Kelly. Is I don't know what I was thinking, but I really truly believed that she was going to, I wanted to talk to her as much as she's very polarized and making up all these stories and focusing on just all the wrong stuff, especially for the kids. Just all wrong, very negative, hateful, fighting, just evil. It would have been nice to talk to, be able to, you know, share the experiences that, regardless of we still had a family here. But that didn't go, it's not going the way I anticipated at all. If anything, the only thing she wants is 10 grand ahead for the kids. Um, Very disappointing, to be honest. I, I don't even know um, uh, what to say at this point. But this is why it brings me to, especially when it comes to the podcast of doing, starting a family talk, is because it's very important to be able to have discussions that are very important in life, especially with family. Um, and a lot of it, it is focused against alienating, but in real world, all parents are kind of doing that to their kids without really knowing it. It's just, in my case, it's very severe. And I'll give an example, as in when it comes to Shane, um, especially after yesterday, really disappointing. I mean, just like savage animals. I mean, I don't. That's not how you communicate. But my thing is this: if you are very focused on one solid thing in life, and I guess the girlfriend said the same thing, and it's really, really, really disturbing to me that anybody wants any part of this toxicity. It's really shameful. But if you're a parent and you are very focused on making sure that the only thing you talk about all day and night long is to keep dad away at all costs for the school, whatever, um, it's your fault. It is your fault because you don't have, you're not teaching anything different. If you're not part of a solution, you're part of the problem. So if you're simply talking about a child doesn't want to see you, but you have no solutions, or you have no positive reinforcement to the child of, um, to make sure they do see you, then it's you. And the child is going to grow up believing, kind of like I said in my other videos, in like a leftist ideology of delusion of, that's not the most important things in life. That is not it. If anything, the most important things in life is your family and communication. Be able to communicate effectively and really understand the other person's point and listen it out. All families should compromise, regardless of whether they're together or not. Their no primary focus, and this is definitely for my exes, it should be on. It should be on how we're gonna get along, how we're gonna get together, and how we're gonna move forward in life in a healthy, positive way. Because none of this is healthy for any of the kids. It's heartbreaking. It's saddening that especially my kids, or Kelsey, really truly believe that they're out, because I'm stating the truth of what's going on, that they just want to keep hating and bullying. I guess it's okay to bully, if you have a good reason, which comes down to the whole idea of, if you anger issues, it's really you. It's not anybody's fault that you have anger issues. It's you and nobody else. You can't blame anybody else for that. Yeah, so it's tough, and people must, especially families, and and the other thing about um, is Kelly is it's all on her. Like I'd be more than willing to help out if things were normal. And like I said before, I've offered a weekly family talk kind of thing, get gathering, just so how we see everything is at. If Shane or Kelsey needed something, I would give it to them. But that family right now is far from normal. Is far from healthy, positive reinforcement at all whatsoever. I mean, it's really to put a price tag on the kids, which she said she's gonna stop child support if I give her money. But I mean, I don't believe anything you say at all. I'd rather see results first, because I think enough is enough. I'm not paying nobody anything. But this, I'm more than willing to. I would have worked things out if we were a normal. Because I still consider a relationship when your parents, if you're not together, and my wife is more than willing, because she knows I'm a good father, I'm a good husband. I mean, we all have mistakes, but when it comes to Kelly, the only thing she focuses on is my mistakes. Apparently, they don't make any mistakes. They're you can never look back on any other mistakes. We're gonna go from one boyfriend, one guy to another to be a dad, when I'm right here. I mean, even when it comes to Shane, if your primary focus is that, like I said before, he doesn't want to see you, that's really a healthy, normal mom would be awesome. Let's work this out. Let's make peace, or I'm lost for words of how this hate and evilness just keeps on going and going. And this was the pictures, the video of the place I'm leaving. That Shane was born here, Kelsey was born here, Kelly was here. They're still part of my life. It's not, you can't erase the past. I don't know, or keep dwelling on it. Every day is a new day. I believe that, and yeah. And the other thing that's important in this document is. Whoever guy or whoever is around and is just as hateful as in believing these stories and not hearing that there's always another side to a story. I mean, anybody that got that much hate for their ex, obviously it's common sense that the kids are just going to keep this act on forever, which kids need peace. But these guys that keep coming in our life, you're not helping. You're part of the problem, and that's going to be a lot of shows in the future of that's relationships and communication. Kelly and I theoretically should still be. She's spit in my face a few times when I said we should be best of friends, and then she said we shouldn't. We should be fighting, hating each other, and that's the very reason why these two kids are stuck in this battle zone of nothing. The victim card, and the victim card is probably the worst possible thing. When it comes to the podcast, that's very important, because if children at 16 and younger believe they're a victim, they're always going to find, and they're going to make up stories if they have to be a victim. Kelly's not a victim at all whatsoever. I'm looking for peace. So whatever stories are out, whatever she's saying, it's completely garbage. And whoever commented, Zoe Stevenson's or whoever the heck that was, saying that a child just doesn't want to see you, I should let it go at that. No, that's not how it works in the real world. I mean, maybe in a leftist world it works like that, but the one discipline should never be that you have a right not to see a dad. That is pretty disturbing, and it's uncalled for. So if you're gonna if you want to work together like real solid parents, co-parenting, work together and work through this and just stop this and go to the games together. Maybe not maybe next year. I'm not sure at this point, but or just talk. That's how you figure things out. You gotta talk. You don't bring people around and threaten. And that is very toxic, and it's not good for children at all, Kelly. It's not good for children. I would recommend maybe you get counseling or something at this point. I think I've been through enough to, I think I've been through enough and enough training that it's not about these videos. It's about co-parenting and doing the right thing. And it's not my fault that the other parent can't do it. That's not my problem. So if you're willing to be like healthy parents, I'll help out. But other than that, it's just not gonna work out anymore. And I don't want to be threatened. Stay away from me. I'm not gonna. If I have to bring the police every week, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. But this is uncalled for, and it's just never gonna work for the children. This is not good for anybody, or yourself. You're just digging a grave deeper and deeper for no reason. So that's the reasons of the future, and it's important to me, because like I said, I wanted to. I personally thought, we were able to talk about stuff, but my ex or Kelly can't. She doesn't know how to have a normal conversation, but that's not my problem. And I'm not gonna go down that route. It's not it's not good for the children. So I'm gonna be there for Shane, and Kelsey doesn't want me there for this or a second father. I mean, it's pretty bad what's going on here. It's very bad. The hate and toxicity is gone. It's not good. I would expect so much more from you guys. Deeply disturbed, disappointed, very disappointed. So you guys are ready for change? Do it. And the thing is, Kelly, I'm not gonna have any discussions in front of everybody when you got my phone number, and I don't want to hear about this harassment bull crap. Nobody's threatening you over anything. It's pretty clear that I'm looking for peace, and I just want a normal family dynamic with you and the kids. So if anything else, that's you, not me. I don't care about lawyers. I don't care about your fake leftist therapists or whatever baloney, and your threats. They mean nothing to me. I got God on my side, and anything is possible. So, and evil will not gonna help. It's not helping the kids. So hey, God bless everybody, and we'll be seeing the shows probably. Well, I don't know about this point, but probably about a couple of months, I would say the most. So I'll be settled in and whatnot. Have a good one.